Well, hi everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, something happened this weekend in Canada that I don't remember ever seeing before. So some of you in the United States may not know this, but in Canada, we are pretty much even-tempered, even flow. When we're told to do something, we'll go along with it. If the government says something, we'll go along with it. That's how normally we are here in Canada. And, during all this lockdown stuff that's been going on and the restrictions here in Canada and the ups and the downs of businesses opening, businesses closing, we've been pretty, not too many people spoke out against, lockdowns. And not too many people's, they would hold a rally. We're holding an anti-mask rally and like 14 people would show up kind of thing. Well, all that seemed to change this weekend in two different areas. One, out west in Western Canada, they held a rodeo outdoors where hundreds of people showed up in protest of the lockdowns out there. Even more surprising was in Quebec area, in Montreal, they had tens of thousands of people protesting the lockdowns in that province. Normally, we would see maybe a couple hundred. When the first curfew issued in Quebec, they held an anti-curfew rally, and they had about 160 people show up in the biggest city in Quebec. This time, they had tens of thousands of people showed up to this rally. And yeah, you might say it might have worked a little bit. The government said, oh, wait a minute, in case you're wondering, Quebec still has majority of the province under a curfew where you cannot leave your home after 8 o'clock at night. And it's going into summertime. That was a 2-week curfew, by the way. They instituted that for 2 weeks to get the virus under control just around Christmas time, just after Christmas time. It's still in effect to this day. That 2-week curfew is now a 4-month curfew. And they've now lifted it from 8 o'clock in some places to 9:30. So you're actually allowed out of your own home onto a public street in Canada after 9:30 at night. Finally, congratulations, during the summertime. Your kids are allowed to actually go outside now after 8 o'clock at night and play catch in the front yard with each other. Because up until now, that is illegal. I never thought I'd see the day where Canada and the people of Canada would come and say, you know what, that's a good idea. We should not let people out of their homes at 8 o'clock at night. It's not like there's a bomb threat, like we're at war, or anything like that. You cannot, still to this day, after 8 o'clock at night in Quebec, go for a walk without having a dog on a leash after 8 o'clock. You want to walk your dog after 8 o'clock at night, that's fine. You have to stay within 1 kilometer of your house. You can't walk any further than that. Oh, and by the way, you have to go by yourself. So you and your kid, you and your brother, you and your wife, you and your spouse, you cannot go for a walk outside with the dog after 8 o'clock at night. That's where we stand here in Canada right now. And up until now, people have just been taking that and saying, that, you know what, yeah, maybe that's good. Maybe that's something we have to do. It's just we have to, short-term pain. Except it's been a year now, folks. That short-term pain is a year. So let's say the average person lives 70 years. That's 1/70th of your lifetime. If you're a 10-year-old kid, that's 1/10 of your lifetime. You've been subject to lockdown, curfews, not allowed out of the house, can't go to school, have to wear a mask, etc., etc. And it seems like at this point, people are now starting to get to the point where we're saying, okay, no, that's enough. It's enough now. It's one thing to wear a mask to go to the grocery store. It's one thing to social distance different places. It's a completely other thing when you tell somebody they're not allowed out of their house through threat of fines in excess of $800 to $1,200 or arrest. You're not allowed to leave your house under threat of arrest through no fault other than you left your house. What law did you break? You left your house after 8 o'clock at night. It seems unfathomable right now. It seems like we've gone too far in our, the fear of everything now. The fear, live the fear of the virus. We have to lock you in your homes to make sure you're safe. It's for your own good. It's for your own good, everybody. It's absolutely for your own good. We're saving you from yourself. In reality, they're kind of grabbing power. And they're instituting all these amendments to the Constitution. And by the way, if you thought you had a Constitution here in Canada, you don't. Because the courts are now siding with being forced. When you're coming into your own country, where you live, you're being forced into lockdown and you're being forced into hotels and forced to pay for that hotel before they say you're allowed to go home. They say, you know what? That's perfectly acceptable. That's, freedom of movement that we have in our Constitution here in Canada. Freedom of, you're supposed to be able to go from province to province. Freedom of movement in our country. We can't even do that right now. But I think the most egregious rule that ever came out was saying to people, you're not allowed to leave your house after 8 o'clock at night or threat of arrest and fines. Because it's one thing to say, don't get together and have parties. It's one thing to say, close down bars and restaurants so there's no public gatherings in big places. It's completely another to say, you can't go into your yard after 8 o'clock at night. I never thought I'd see the day. And I never thought I'd see the day where a populace would think that, you know what, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that is a good idea. What next? Putting padlocks on your homes after 8 o'clock at night, have the police drive by, put padlocks on your doors to make sure you don't go out? Maybe that's the next step that we should be doing, right? Maybe there should be cameras outside on the lamppost and filming down on the streets. So the minute anyone walks out the door, it registers on camera, it takes your picture, just like a traffic jam light, where if you run a red light, the camera can take your picture. Maybe that's next. Maybe we put those cameras up and take your picture if you're leaving the house after 8 o'clock at night, and we'll just find you. We don't even have to see you do it. We can just see you on camera now and do it. Maybe that's a good thing. Or you know what? Maybe we'll just put the camera next time right in your house, just to keep you safe. It's for your own good, after all. It's for your own good.